Getting new reaction from citizens after the sudden retirement of Houston Police Chief Troy Finner. He stepped down amid a scandal involving suspended cases. Also, the new acting chief answering tough questions about his own history with those cases. Tonight, we have team coverage, starting with Matt Doherty, HPD headquarters downtown. Matt?
Yeah, the acting chief has stepped into a mess he'll be tasked with cleaning up. We're also hearing from former Chief Art Acevedo tonight about all of this.
I think it's a sad day for the city of Houston and for the men and women of the Houston Police Department.
We spoke with former Houston Police Chief Art Acevedo over the phone this afternoon, who didn't hold back his feelings on Chief Troy Finner's retirement.
There are some folks that want to get rid of Chief Finner. Last night, those folks got their way, and I think that Mayor Whitmire is trying his best, but he's got a lot of special interests coming at him.
Chief Finner's retirement was announced late last night following the release of this email from 2018. In the email, which included Finner and Acevedo, there's mention of the now familiar code suspended, lack of personnel. Former Chief Finner previously said he didn't know about the code until 2021. But Mayor John Whitmire says the email was the last straw in Finner's handling of the scandal. Whitmire also says it's proof former Chief Acevedo knew about the code several years ago as well, something Acevedo denies.
Which is disappointing because I know John very well. I can see that maybe he thinks that tells you about that email, but unless you have some kind of magical mental powers, he recognizes that when he sees that because he knows there's a code that exists. I, however, did not.
At today's press conference with newly appointed Acting Chief Larry Satterwhite, who's been with HPD for 34 years, I asked him what he knew about the code. Prior to that meeting, you'd never heard of this code before? You never knew it was being used ever?
I have no knowledge of knowing anything about that. I don't do investigations, so I don't remember anything about that. I certainly do not remember ever personally suspending one or, for lack of manpower or anything like that. It doesn't sound right to me.
Today, the mayor also criticized members of the police force who may have known about the code and the more than 260,000 times it was used for not coming forward. So earlier today, the mayor said basically that it blew his mind that the SL code could have been used as many times as it was over so many years, and nobody blew the whistle, nobody came forward. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, so we have always been challenged with personnel, and it's been reported often. These were things being brought to public years ago, so we've been short. But to do this with violent crimes is still hard for me to wrap my head around.
Today, the mayor was asked whether or not he was looking for candidates internally or externally to fill the role for chief. He said it was too soon to tell. However, our sister station up in Dallas, WFAA, says that its sources are telling them that the city of Houston has been courting their police chief their Chief Eddie Garcia. We're going to have to wait and see what happens with all of that. Back to you.
We'll take it from here. Thank you, Matt Doherty, tonight.